right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Weird Frequencies. We're watching the launch
Great shot there of the crew access arm.
of the Artemis
Tracking
2
away.
official
The
NASA
launch
footage.
system is the tower at the top.
We're totally
That's what
bootlegging it.
Apollo Ryan and his crew off the top of the
It's the only way they'll let us
rocket
have
of
this
an emergency.
information, Rob.
That's
Whether it's
Too
right.
much of a
Yeah.
problem for
We
'em.
have to steal it.
This is
No.
critical safety
But
hardware
welcome to the broadcast.
that
We're just
protects the
watching with you.
lives of the astronauts.
Godspeed to these brave souls.
Yep.
Inside this ship.
I think
And
I
that
would have picked a different color. It looks rusted.
It does.
Giving us 6 minutes.
Yeah, it does
GLS will
look
start
rusted,
bringing that
doesn't it?
and other high-energy
Like
systems
they
The
were
ship's gonna
rushing.
launch for the moon
starting with
in
core
6 minutes.
stage pressurization.
What is it? You want to look?
They were rushing
it's
the launch,
NASA,
and
it's
they
full of
had
people.
to grab like
Yeah.
something from like the backyard to
Right.
launch with.
Podcast last night. It's the Celestial Seasonings tea.
Oh yeah, we'll have to talk about it. Sorry, I was talking to my daughter.
It's cool.
Weather is 90%.
So we got 6 minutes to
The range
launch.
is go.
Yep.
All systems are go.
Now NASA's live streaming all of this, I guess, you know, all 10 days, and
Yeah.
that should be interesting to see.
That means the replenish valve
Let's
for
go
the
down live.
hydrogen tank has now
Yep.
closed, and that
So it's
tank
Are you
just
guys
hope
hearing the
pressurized to flight levels
audio?
because
Yes.
the hydrogen
Yeah, I can
is
hear it.
naturally
Okay.
boiling inside the tank.
Let's just hope that this goes successfully
Right.
and without
Doesn't-
any
Liquid
issues.
oxygen tank
Yeah.
later in the count.
We don't need another. And what was it, Endeavor?
Now the team is
Well,
waiting
and
for
you know, some of the
verification that,
SpaceX
if
things
needed,
haven't gone well
the
either.
Artemis 2 crew
Yeah.
could use the launch abort system to
Did you
pull
watch the
Orion safely
Challenger
off the top of the
when it
rocket
exploded?
in an
That's what it
Yeah.
was. The Challenger.
Yeah,
Let's
it's,
listen
I
to
was
that
at
call.
school.
Yeah, I watched it.
Hmm
TLS verifies last capability available. And CDR, copy?
So they're gonna, you know, live stream it. So one thing that this will.
That's great news.
I
and we
mean,
heard the NTD
I'm sorry,
express
flat
that with
earthers.
The commander of the mission.
But when this thing goes up in the air and
Now work is being
you know
done
they're
to
able
arm the
to,
flight termination system.
I don't know how they can look around or whatever, but any footage they send back is going
If
to
the rocket flies
obviously,
too far off track,
you know, show a big fat round Earth
there's
behind
a
them.
brief built-in
Yeah.
delay. So the launch
And
abort
they're
system
going to be
has time
flying
to
around the
pull
moon,
astronauts safely
which is
from
round, and
Check.
you know, unless all of this
High
is
flow
fake that
bleed
we're
check.
watching right now,
Yeah, you know.
and all
So the
CGI.
cryo team gets
They
verification.
said
Yeah,
that-
it's all
The
it's all
Artemis
AI.
flight engines,
Yeah.
4 of them,
It's all of
are in
it.
the proper temperature range for launch.
The amount of parts on that ship they said was crazy, like 33,000 or something.
Wow.
And the top part, they're chilling in the top part, and then the second from the top part is like all the yellow stuff's gonna break away from it, all the rusty stuff. And then, yeah, and then that's what's gonna be. I think maybe that last rusty dude stays. Not sure if that. I don't think so though. It seemed pretty small, their propulsion.
High-speed
But there's a
turbines, which
thing on
provide
top of
pressure
it
to hydraulic
that
pumps, steer the RS-25 engines.
that pointy
Test
cone
later at T-minus 2
on
minutes
top
and
of
40
it
seconds.
is
This is what allows that to happen.
like protects them for supposedly if something goes wrong, and it will.
Coming up in about 20
The
seconds.
top part
Listen
is
to
supposed to
the
have
purge sequence 4.
actual
It's a helium
like
purge
its own
of the 4
propulsion that
core
pops
stage
out the
engines.
sides of it
Core
and then
stage engines
shoots them
downstream
away
of the
from the
propellant valve.
explosion or
This
whatever
gets all the
could
air
happen
and
or
moisture
fail.
out of
Like
the
if it fails, that's going to happen in like the first 30 seconds or 60 seconds. They're going to know, or 3 minutes, and they'll shoot away from it supposedly to safety. So
Okay.
that's the idea. That's what they say. That's what they showed some movies of it and stuff. So
moving through the milestones.
Here's to hoping they don't need to use
All
that
looking
feature.
good.
Right.
yeah,
But it's there if they do.
this is scary though. You know, is it a good idea to be
Just
just
a few
flying
seconds
around
to
the
get that thrust vector
moon? You
control
know, I
actuator
mean, the
test.
moon
This is a
affects
beginning
our
of the engines.
gravity, it affects the tides, it affects your blood, you know, and we're just gonna shoot a rocket up there and fly around it a couple times, like some kids or something. Let's just try this out, man. Let's just fly this up there and just see what happens.
Let's just strap another GI Joe to a bottle rocket and see what happens.
Now, there's some conspiracy theories that says that we weren't supposed to go back to the moon. We were told not to go back to the moon.
Right. Well, they're not going to land on it.
Now
You
we'll
know,
start
they're just
moving
going
the
to fly
control
around it.
from both the upper stage and the lower stage of the rocket to
No.
internal, taking ground power away and now going to battery power.
GLS is go for upper stage.
Let's go to battery power. That's some big ass batteries.
Our power is removed from the rocket's upper stage, the ICPS, and it's been switched to battery. Same milestone for the lower core stage coming up at T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right now, the 4-person Artemis 2 crew is 248,000 miles away from the moon. And if all goes well, they will fly by it in 6 days.
I'm actually broadcasting.
Power.
All right, there's the rocket's core stage, which houses 3 flight computers, is now on its own power. There's no more hold time because there's no more margin on these batteries. So we'd have to recycle back to T-minus 10 to recharge if we had a hold.
One minute.
Right now, the rocket does not know what the T0 is, but coming up at T-minus 33 seconds, control shifts from the ground launch sequencer to the rocket's onboard autonomous launch sequencer, or ALS.
Thanks for joining us,
Rocket
everybody.
will
We're
hold
just watching the
itself
launch,
down,
just like you guys.
but honor any holds that could come from the ground. Now, shortly after liftoff, Houston will take control of the rocket, and my colleague Gary Jordan will take over commentary.
No, that's not better.
GLS is go for ALS.
That's
Great
not
call
better.
out. The rocket is on its own.
We could do
4
that when we
brave
go live.
explorers
I
ready
mean,
to
when it
ride the
goes
most
live,
powerful
we'll
rocket
zoom in. Full zoom.
NASA has ever launched.
Well, you know, this is going to prove all the naysayers,
Sound
I think.
suppression water is flowing.
15.
You know, and then I was thinking about the
And here we go.
Katy Perry thing, you know, and
10,
how hokey
9,
that looked. Oh, we're going. Okay, shut up.
7. RS-25 engines lit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition. And liftoff. The crew of Artemis 2 now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Good roll pitch.
Roger, roll pitch.
Houston now controlling the flight of integrity on the Artemis 2 mission around the moon.
Integrity, AMT high.
On time passing 30 seconds into the flights. Integrity passes the ultimate control. Target milestone. Mission Control Houston seeing good performance on the coordinate engines on the Space Launch System core stage. Integrity, 3 miles
Holy
in
moly.
altitude.
Mm-hmm.
Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour. Mission elapsed time, passing 1 minute, approaching max Q.
On, pounce fully on.
Dan, we have you loud and clear on Ponce on.
Have you the same?
Communication signal transfer.
Did that piece-
confirmed as Integrity and its crew go supersonic. Approaching 90 seconds into
Did that
the
piece
Artemis
break
2
off?
mission.
Is that what happened?
Integrity is 14
No.
miles in altitude.
Just
No,
the
I don't-
pods.
Traveling more
Yeah, I
than
don't think any
600
pieces
miles
have
per
came
hour.
off yet.
Oh,
1 minute 50 seconds of mission elapsed time. Standing by for main engine throttle down to 85%. Ahead of solid rocket booster separation. Expected at the 2 minute 9 second mark.
oh, there we go.
We see throttle down.
Dude, we don't want to see the crowd.
Confirmed separation. Main engine's throttling up. Guidance confirmed.
Look at that. Of course, they
Yeah.
showed the crowd during it. What the hell?
I know,
Right.
right?
Separation and
That was
crowd.
shady. That was
Integrity,
shady.
guidance converged, performance nominal, upper
Look at this
stage
shot.
OCS ready.
They go flat earthers.
Copy all, Dan.
Integrity, SM priming complete.
2 minutes 45 seconds of mission.
You got
elapsed
cameras
time
all
to
over
the
that
next
thing on
two
the outside of it.
boosters on integrity and upper
Now it
stage.
just looks like an orb.
Ahead of service
Yeah.
fairing separation.
That's how you know people were like, well, how did they film them stepping on the moon? They had a
3 minutes into
fucking
the flight.
camera
Integrity,
mounted on the
49 miles an hour,
ship
78 miles
Yeah.
that
Now
was
passing
controlled
5,000 miles
remotely
per hour.
inside. Doesn't take a genius to figure it out.
Okay, so that was part of the separation.
Yeah.
Right there.
Look at that. There you go, flat earthers. Sorry, I'm gonna shut up. Piss off our flat earth listeners because we appreciate you guys too and your opinions. So believe that.
Okay, what's all the other lights?
Oh, UFOs, making sure everything's going okay.
It's the breaking apart of the other sections
Yeah,
from it.
Okay.
think so. Where
I
they
thought
going?
it was just the rockets.
Where them
And the-
big ass rockets land? They just float around up there.
No, they fall to the earth.
Also,
Usually-
One Piece is
usually
going to
into
stay
water.
up there though. One Piece is like a launch or a docking
3
pad.
minutes 50 seconds
Okay.
into the flight.
Yeah,
Artemis
and
2
once they get up
rising
there,
above
they're going to break off a
Hansen crossed
piece,
the
and it's
boundary
like
to
this
space with
loading
good
dock,
checks.
and they're going to
GPS
practice
signals acquired after last
trying
jettison,
to
now
kind of
working on
dock
internal
with it,
checks
but
to
they're not going to
verify
dock with
accuracy.
it. I heard them
Okay.
talking about it today.
Flight
on,
dynamics officer
been
analyzed the
watching
time.
this all
What's
day.
interesting too, if you look at the way the lights are going, they do look like other UFOs.
Yeah, they are. They're
You
protecting
know?
them. Making sure we're
No,
not
I
going to go
meant- I
land on the
meant-
moon.
When you see other UFOs, sometimes they'll change colors, sometimes they'll change
Uh-huh.
shapes. I'm seeing that with this too.
Yeah, there's your UFO right there.
Yeah.
Yep. You're right. Look at that. You can barely see him now. Shots from cameras are working. All right, a little glitch there. But
Integrity GPS processing.
See that nice curve of the earth?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just saying.
Yeah, just saying.
Look at that thin atmosphere, that Buzz Armstrong. Astronauts are always talking about how thin it is,
Approaching
delicate.
5 minutes into the flight, Commander Reed
That's
Wiseman
what's
confirms
protecting
he
this
can
planet.
has visuals of his destination. GPS guidance, navigation, and control software finishes internal checks and sends to navigation channels.
We supposedly had a huge X flare that happened the other day, and it was supposed to be hitting about now.
Engine press.
Here's something for everybody. Why are they doing this on New Year's? On New Year's? On
On
April
April Fools?
Fools?
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Huh.
I know, right?
That's funny, huh?
Artemis 2 mission.
all
Squad
days.
3 good main
And
engines
And
are all
I
designed
believe
to carry
one of the
integrity to a
original landing
non-fault
might have been on
target.
April Fools or
So
something
this
like
time we're
that.
seeing 4 good
I'm not
engines here
positive.
in Mission Control Houston. Integrity, 75 miles in altitude, 330 miles downrange, approaching 10,000
Check that for
miles
me,
per
listeners,
hour.
will you? Oh, let's see. Y'all are oldies.
Well, you know.
Old. Old. Thank you, Amelia Jimenez, guilty as charged.
Uh-huh.
Old and wise.
Stay on board, Stan.
Got our shit together. You know, I would want to be 21.
Good
But
trajectory and
Oh, no.
booster officer will soon report the shutdown plan to Flight Director
Comment
Jim Freeling
from everybody
expected at
watching.
the 7-minute mark.
W, yes, ma'am. Kelly.
Integrity, 78 miles in altitude, 460
What's up,
miles
Sergio?
downrange.
Integrity. Expect nominal shutdown.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us for this.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Integrity copies nominal shutdown.
Are we?
6 minutes 40 seconds of mission elapsed time. Shutdown
We're
plan
6 minutes
is
in.
as
Wow.
expected. Again, the time of
Wow, that
neutral
went
was
fast.
confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds into the flight.
And they're going to be up there 10 days, circling around the moon, launching around that sucker. They're going to send us pictures of the dark side of the moon. Have we really just not seen the dark side of the moon? Is that the
7
only
minutes
way
of
we have to
mission
see it?
elapsed time.
I thought it spins or something. It doesn't
Yeah.
spin. It just sits up there in the same
Throttling
side
down
all the
as we
way
approach the
around
noise
when it's
around option.
rotating. I didn't get that.
Milestone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
30 seconds
I don't know. It seems kind of silly that we haven't.
Now 84 miles in altitude, 650 miles downrange, traveling more than
Old enough to watch a
15,000
Challenger
miles per
in
hour.
school. Yep, us too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Integrity. AOA.
That was a wild,
Well, I
scary day. I
wasn't.
remember it like the back of my hand. What, you weren't, what?
AOA
I wasn't in school. I was
Oh.
actually married, and my husband was military, and I was watching it on TV. I'm older than all of you guys, okay? I'm the real oldie here.
Yeah, Adam's poor Adam's getting sucked into it. Adam's not that old.
Well, I'm
It's
actually not that much. I'm actually older than Tyler.
Are you? All right.
Yeah.
I'm still a very handsome man for my age.
I'm
So,
61.
Love it. Very cool. I'm level 57.
I'm level 45.
Yeah,
Level
levels.
45,
That's what
okay.
I call it.
Yeah.
I made it this far.
Oh, look at
man.
that shot. Ain't that cool?
Oh,
That's
cool.
cool.
Look at the little aliens flying around.
Stage separated.
The little light aliens.
We can see the same onboard, Stan.
What is this? Is like a cartoon we're seeing here. This is
Yeah.
not it. This is what's going on, though.
Yeah.
The separation.
The flight, we have a nominal main engine cutoff heading in the right trajectory.
Just staying in that steel pod for 10 days on the ground would be quite a feat. You know,
Yeah.
sitting there in your backyard in a pod for 10 days. How's that to sound?
Stir crazy.
Yeah, let's throw you
Yeah.
up in the air at 12,000 miles an hour. And
9 minutes of
Fire
mission
you
lapse
around the
time.
moon.
Integrity crew of Reed
Couple times.
Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, and Jeremy Hansen now in orbit around the Earth. At the beginning
Jeremy
of their
Hansen.
journey to the moon.
Rob, do you know about that?
no, it's Ian. Oh, it's spelled the same as me. Right on. Maybe it's a long lost relative.
Integrity Houston, looking ahead to PRM.
So they're gonna-
So far per the pad.
They're going to fly around the moon first and then kind of the Earth and kind of shoot out there. Is that what's going to happen? It said they're in orbit around the Earth. I don't know if they're just going to.
Well, orbit just means the area around Earth.
Right, they're up there.
They're trying to get through the orbit to get to
Now
the
remind
moon.
the crew that
So
the,
see, look,
uh,
that's all that's
energy
left
raise
of that
maneuver
little
time of
pod
ignition
flying
Yeah.
around up
is
there.
as expected
Why?
prior
You know, we
to
always see
booster
in
ignition.
Star Wars and stuff, they got wings. I was thinking about that. Like, what?
That
They
time
still have
being
wings.
49
Well, they say
minutes.
solar array wings open, but it hasn't happened yet. So maybe we'll see something with that.
Yeah, they do. They do. You're right. When it stops to do that docking maneuver, these wings come
Okay.
out. Then it looks like a big satellite.
Yeah.
But the wings themselves, I don't know. They make it look like a satellite. That's what it is. They need to make them more cool and Star Wars looking.
Add the sound effects.
Yeah, something. Yeah. If I was a designer, I would have added a little bit more of a different shape than that, and curved it out. But you know, wings might just fly off it. Was that wild or what? They're crazy.
Good Neds deploy.
Yeah, maybe the shape of it, that'd be stupid. You know, you can't big, huge wings sticking out the side and probably just
They
break
are
off. Right?
158 miles from Earth
Already.
already.
And it's like
161 miles from Earth.
120,000 miles to the moon or something like that.
242,223 miles to the moon in the
Yeah.
lower right
Yeah, I see it.
corner. All those
Oh.
circles. It's all
Oh
there.
yeah, there it is. I was way off by 100,000. Holy moly! So they're literally showing you down in the corner. Nice, isn't that cool?
Passing
Uh-huh,
The
it is.
velocity is 18,273 miles an hour.
Goodness.
Just a gentle cruise.
Yeah.
You know?
They have to. I mean, they stay in that. They don't stay in that mode all the time. But I mean, how much of that pressure could you take? Jeez.
I mean, they have to escape orbit, so they have to hit a certain speed to escape gravity. So,
that provided them an
And they
extra
still
layer of
have to, like,
protection. Now, not
Don't
as
I mean
many
every time aren't they going to have to
visors.
bust through the the fiery radiation layer or whatever it's called? You know.
Mission, they
well, I
will,
mean, that's why they have to
to
go so
rest and
fast.
get out of
Uh-huh.
the suits
You know?
to begin some of their initial tasks.
Now, for the people who
activating
talk
some of the
about
systems
firmament
aboard the Integrity spacecraft.
around the Earth, it's mentioned in the Bible, and you know,
Passing 12 minutes of mission elapsed time.
but
Again, the perigee
this, you
rays
know,
maneuver
people who
that
say that
started,
rockets fly
near
up and
50
bounce
minutes of
off the
mission elapsed time,
49
49
firmament.
minutes, 50 seconds.
Obviously,
that's,
this
what the crew is going
will
to be
help prove
working
that wrong
towards.
too.
Commander Reed Wiseman
Yeah,
and
we're
Victor
doing
Glover
a lot of
will focus on,
debunking live here, aren't they?
preparing for that
Yep.
milestone. the meantime, mission specialist Christina Cook and Jeremy Hansen will start some of the activation of environmental control life support systems. You may hear confirmation of their activation over the Orion to Earth
I'm going to check other
communication
channels real quick by NASA. Let's see.
Houston, C3 aux power back
Anything
in
else
auto.
is different?
Copy C3 aux, and we're 2 minutes to maneuver.
No, same thing on that channel. Okay.
233 miles from Earth.
Now, so what? There's no. We can't see them anymore. So, core stage separation is the next step.
The crew of the Artemis 2 mission.
And then the deployment, that's what they're talking about, where they're going to drop a piece of that, and it's like going to be a docking station kind of for future missions.
Begin their journey to the moon. Still milestones
That's what I understood.
as we await solar array deploy and the critical burns that will get Integrity into high Earth orbit around the Earth before engines are fired to get us around the moon. We'll keep tabs on Integrity and its crew from here in Mission Control Houston. But for now, we're going to send it back to you, Megan and Nicole at the Kennedy Space Center. Very jealous.
Oh, thank you. No, it's Rob and Adam and Connie, actually, but that's okay. Thank you, NASA, for that report. There's all the people watching, and
wow, what an amazing
how cool.
and an emotional one too. As soon as the rocket lifted
we're gonna mute these ladies. But,
you had tears in your eyes. I had tears in my eyes, and we had all these.
I didn't tear up.
I gotta say,
it was cool though. It was cool. Very cool. Yeah. So, well, there we go. So
I guess we just have to be there in order to get all teary-eyed. And
probably,
stuff.
yeah. But I'm glad they're safe, and I'm glad it's super cool. And you can go to NASA.com to continue watching that, everybody. So, I mean, I go to YouTube and just search NASA. That's what I did. And 3-4 feeds, official feeds, come up first. So that's all we were doing. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. That was pretty wild, pretty amazing, man. What a moment in history. This country's been, we signed the Declaration of Independence 250 years ago. And look at us now. So that's pretty cool, So there you go, man. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Adam, thanks for hanging out. Connie, good to see you. And you guys, everybody have a good day, and we will talk soon. Take care. Thanks for watching. And Godspeed to those guys. And we'll do an update for you, of course, if anything happens, and live if something cool or amazing happens. We'll go live, and also Sunday we'll have a full report on everything. So tune into Weird Frequency Sunday night at 7 p.m. I think we're going to move the show to
7, 8, somewhere in there. Just be ready to go, everybody.
Just Sunday night. Be ready. Yeah,
except for this Sundays.
And you can listen to the broadcast now. Also, if you want to go listen to previous broadcasts, anybody listening for the first time, you can go listen on Spotify now and on Apple Music and Amazon Music, or you can just go back on YouTube and watch old episodes too. So there you go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night. Oh, hey, dang, I forgot to talk about this real quick. One last thing. We got an offer from Hulu to be to have a channel on there of our own and an app. They want to build us an app. They want to have merchandise on there, and they got all these big plans for us. But it costs $200 a month to do it, to join. And, yeah. So when they called me, I was like, "Oh, this is cool. Who's calling me?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, it's going to be $200." But the thing is, if you're a business and you would like to sponsor Weird Frequencies and become like a flagship sponsor, and we'll be on Hulu also. $200 a month is all it would cost you, and you get your business advertised on Hulu along with us. You become our flagship sponsor. We talk about you on here all the time and on all of our channels and links, and it goes out to like 6-7 different places now. So $200 a month. Give me a call. My number is 217-819-2935, or just message me or whatever. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night. Take care.
Take care, everybody.
Night, guys.
See you guys Sunday.